Today I'm going to show you how to manually load firmware, either current firmware or previous firmware, onto your iConnectivity interface. So let's get started. The first thing you need to do is to put your interface into bootloader mode. So if you check out the link in the description, you'll see an article that will show you how to manually do that. I'm going to do it on my Play Audio 12 right now. Now my Play Audio 12 is in bootloader mode. So all we need for this is I've went to iConnectivity.com/firmware and I've downloaded the newest firmware. So I'm just going to reload the newest firmware onto this, which is 2.0.7 at the moment. But you can also do previous firmware versions. So I have that firmware right here. Just going to put that on my desktop. I'm using a program called SysX Librarian. There's going to be a link in the description on where to get that. So I'm going to open that up. Alright, so I'm just removing that file that's there. So in this, basically we just have to pick any, we have to pick the bootloader mode that's in the PA12. So it's right at the very bottom. You can see I have a lot of stuff plugged in, but PA12 loader. So I'm going to click on that. That's where we want this firmware file to go. We're going to take this little MIDI file. This might look like it has a GarageBand logo or some other type of MIDI player, but you should still be able to drag it in. It's a .mid file, so drag it onto here. It's going to give you this little notification. Just hit OK, and then all we have to do is play it. This might take a little while depending on how fast you have this set up. If you go into SysX Librarian Preferences, you can actually speed up the pauses between how quick it does the play. But I'm just going to leave it at my current settings, and I'm going to hit play. Once all those messages are sent through, you can see there's quite a few, so this will take a few minutes to do. Once that's all done, it will be loaded onto the interface. All you have to do is pull out the power and plug it back in, or do a restart with the button or knob on the interface.